Today is March 10th, 2013, and we are very pleased to be with an old friend, Noren Singh, who will be sharing his experiences in the ashram and prior to the ashram. Tell us about Shantiniketan.
At the age of 10, 1930, we whole family went to Shantiniketan, and we had rented a big house, and then we four brothers enrolled in the school. My two elder brothers and a younger brother. And at that time, we had to put saffron robes. And there, the holidays were on Wednesdays. On Wednesdays, there was a big meditation hall made of classes. And when Aurobindo was there, he will read from Upanishad, or in his absence some other sadhana. So one day that meditation was over. At that time Aurobindo came there to be introduced with the new students. When he went there, he was out of station, abroad. And we all used to call him Gurudev. So we did pranam to him, and we are introduced by name. So that was the first experience. And after that, I have met him a number of times, even talked with him. And after, it was a wonderful life. We used to have classes under the tree, and girls and boys together in the classes. At that time, it was little out of something new.
Yes.
In Bengal, joint education. And so as soon, sometimes if there was a little bit of rain, the students used to put the bell with big sound, large sound, so it will indicate whether class is over or no. As soon as little bit of rain, some student will put the bell that it is class is over, holiday, and then we'll go out in the rain to the field nearby the river. So that was a free life like that. And then in 1934, there is another interesting thing. The younger elder brother of Aurobindo, Dijendranath Thakur, our house was called Nichu Banglo. One side we are living, he was in the other side. But when he went there, he was not there. But there is a saying that when he sit there outside in the veranda, and all the birds will come and eat on his body, head, everywhere, and he will give them bread and other things. They came without being afraid. So after that, in 34, at the end of 34, we came to Calcutta. Then one day, myself and three other brothers, two elder brothers and younger brother, along with a cousin brother, we went to Dakshineshwar. Dakshineshwar, we saw the Kali Mandir and Panchavati, where Sri Ramakrishna did his tapasya. After that, we are standing on the bank of Ganges. Then suddenly, a wonderful peace came to me. I was a younger brother. It was I could feel that. That was the first conscious experience.
How old were you then?
I was 14, 15, 15, 16 something, 18. And there was a photo of Sri Ramakrishna in my father's office. There was a halo behind his head. And that halo music signifies the great saints and other things. I was wondering how lucky were they who could see him. And then Mother and Siyanda must have smiled. Because after that in 36, I came here and had the darshan of Siyanda and the Mother. And they are the avatars of the Supreme. So much higher than expected we are. And we are three living darshan of Mother and Siyanda with their blessing. They put their hand together on their head.
Yes, you told me that story. Can you tell us the whole story, how you came before them?
Before them,
How you came before Mother and Sri Aurobindo for that first darshan?
No, first my father asked me, shall I get permission for darshan? First I said no. Then after one day I asked Father, if possible, please take my permission too. I didn't know much. Naturally we have all heard of Sri Aurobindo, not much about Mother. Just 1 second. Then he took permission and it was granted. Then I came in 1936, I was 16. And before darshan we went in the evening to dining room. It was, some people were serving food there, all head covered with white cloth and apron in front. And they are serving with happiness and joy and doing Mother's work. So, and it was so silent meditation, dining hall, that I wondered whether one can even whisper there. So, and I was telling about dining hall. One day Mother came to visit dining hall. She was shown the places, how they are the arrangement. Then she was shown that in one hall, men will sit and other ladies will are sitting. Then Mother said, why? Then it was open for all. Anyone can sit anywhere. Naturally, for first 1 or 2 days, it was difficult, but gradually it became so normal.
So Mother changed the seating?
No, Mother didn't come to see me.
No, did Mother change how the people sat, that men and women could sit together?
Yes, yes.
Mother said this.
Mother said, told them, Mother's advice was there that all will sit wherever they are. No separate arrangement. Means we can go to the ladies' hall and they can come and sit here.
Mm-hmm.
For 1 or 2 days, the people are hesitant, gradually it became quite normal. Mother was always advanced to her time. As I am telling, for ladies' sports gear, when physical education started even for girls, they are putting pajama first, they are putting pajama and shirt. That also was something new at that time. And then afterward, half pant and shirt. And different group, different color of pant and so his mother always, at that time in India, it was not in vogue.
So now tell us about your first darshan with Mother and Sri Aurobindo.
My first darshan was 21st February 1936. Our time, nails are tight and put on the notice board and what time will go. So, as per instruction, I went according to that time, and at first I did pronounce to Mother. In front of them, 2 boxes were there, one for offering money, one for flower. And then I put my head on Mother's feet, she blessed me, then Aurobindo Street in west, and then in the middle, both of them together. Not once but twice I had that. Because after accident, they did, this was not allowed. In 1938, November, when that I had an accident.
And didn't you tell me that your sisters also were blessed by both of them?
Pardon?
Your sisters both?
Yeah, my sister and other brothers also. But they are no more in, but only two sisters are there. I think we are only three who are living, but touched by Aurobindo also. And after that, before going, we had special darshan with mother, and we'll put some biscuit or toffee box to have our prasad. Prasad, you know?
Yes.
So like that. And here, things are so cheap. For 12 dollars or 1 rupee, you can get a Japanese silk shirt and chocolate 1 year with cream, 1 rupee, 12 dollars, 50 pieces, like that. This is just a, and cycles for 10 rupees or something. It was running as you know. And when going back, the customs, British customs will check us because smuggling. That.
So you left the ashram?
No, then I didn't come to settle here at that time.
Ah.
I just for darshan I came, like visitors. And then I was studying in college, St. Xavier's College, Calcutta. One day there was strike in the college. I went to college, saw number of students they're starting in front of the door, main door, and so just for fun I too sat down there. I without knowing the reason. And after within 5-10 minutes, the authorities are called for police. They came and took me along with others in policemen and put us in Lal Bazar police station. But after a few hours, there we had tea and bread. And after a few hours, I was released on bail. And gradually the others too all. And next day morning, the newspaper reporters, they came to our house to have interview with me because my uncle was well known as a politician. So, seeing the name of Nahar, they came to see me and asked for my interview and photos. And those are published in the newspapers, Calcutta Daily. And the newspapers are coming regularly. Some people, they saw that my name is there, and then they told mother. Mother told and asked Mrityunjay to write me a letter that I should get entangled in politics. At that time, as the strike was organized by the nephews of Subhash Chandra Bose, and so I was going to their house for a few days, and Subhash Chandra Bose was very affectionate to me. So, but as mother said, not to get entangled, I gradually came away from there. And then in 1939, we had summer vacation, college. I
39.
So I came, I thought I should pass my vacation in ashram, not to settle down, just pass that 2 months here. Then one day my father told me that mother has written a letter that she will be very, very happy if I stay here. Then afterwards she asked, what shall I reply? I said, now matter is settled as mother has asked, I shall settle here. Then I wrote to mother that if you permit me, I shall go to Calcutta for a month and come back to wind up my thing. Wind up means some amount were there in the bank. I purchased all the books of Aurobindo, published by Arjo Publishing House. Very interesting editions. No, not one can't see, and prices were ridiculously low at that time. Anyway, I purchased and came back, and then I got, as I did, on my return, I got my prosperity sheet. Then I wrote to mother that now I'm getting prosperity sheet. Shall I give those clothes I brought with me to prosperity? Mother said, no, you keep them with you. I won't be able to give you some good clothes. Mother said, just at that time, even to keep a small sum with us, we didn't feel at ease. So one day in my trunk, I found some changes were there, some money. I felt very bad. I went to Amrita, who was manager, and gave it to him, telling him that I found them in my mouth. So it was just to give the atmosphere of that time. Now on the mind, and then that year, even before settling here, second time when I came for darshan, I'd been to see, after dining room food, I went to seaside. It was very quiet in those days, hardly any people. And after that, I came back to ashram. As soon as I entered, I felt a deep silence. I'm entering in something very in this silence, something one could feel from the body. Gradually, as soon as I entered inside, I felt I am in the world of silence. Whole body was enveloped with that. That was another experience. About experiences, I can tell you one or two things. In 1950, she was late in 1950. And 1951, in the month of February, I was staying at Gurkul. From there, I went to have sea bath. And on my return, it was even quite early. After taking from there, I came a little straight and turned towards right, towards the west. And we all Sianda, whole face of Sianda covered with the western sky. It was so vivid. I was looking at him with pranam. At that time it was called Noren Singh. Now old ladies, they stay there. And then I stood there for a while and gradually we withdrew. That was a wonderful experience. So it shows that Mother said, he is very in the earth atmosphere till his work is accomplished. In this respect,
it will be a dark atmosphere until
no.
What did Mother say?
He'll remain in the earth atmosphere.
Oh, he'll remain in the earth atmosphere until his
till
work.
his work is accomplished. That means he is not avatar of the earth of the whole world. And
So how many times did you have his darshan?
only once like that. And I was telling our darshan when he left his body in 1950.
Yes.
I was at Gold Coast. One evening, doctor went out and said, Shivandar has left his body. Then I took my bath and went to have the darshan. And after that, I was going several times. Hardly no one was there, just going and standing in his room several times. For three days like that. And he was looking so fresh. I thought, why not? If he likes, he can just open his eyes. And as if he's sleeping, and he'll come back to life. But on the fourth day, mother said, no. The sign of death is coming in his body. He is leaving his body.
Hmm.
And then he let
Did
him.
she say this to you?
Huh?
Did mother say this to you? About the sign of death coming into his body?
Not to me,
Ah.
but to someone. Not to me directly.
Yes.
But anyhow, it was decided that then his body was put on the 9th. His body was put in a casket, and mother decided we'll carry that casket to the Samadhi. It was taken from his room, the corridor upstairs, and then brought down from the mother's staircase, and then straight to Samadhi. My name was not there, but I was standing in the corridor. While turning, I found they finding it difficult to turn. So I put my shoulder there in the casket. And then we went there and put the casket in the downstairs in the Samadhi. But very simple was there. I had a handkerchief, I wiped the casket with that. And then came home. That was an. And just before that, from the 6th of December, I'm looking at the garden, one of the garden of ashram, and I saw one wonderful tube new patient. So the stock is there, so I took it and thought very slowly I shall go to salon, where his mother was sitting on the divan. It was atmosphere as such, none dared to approach mother. But so as I was putting the cloud, mother called me. She saw me and said, Noren Singh, can you clean those vases? Because it has not been done for 2 days. Then from that time, every day I was cleaning the vases, and at the same time, she was giving me tomatoes after balcony darshan. And she said, I'm sorry I could give you tomatoes. But after that, all the work, whatever she has to do, going to prayers or other things, she will ask me to do that and get it done. One was about the blessings cards will give on the 9th or 10th, to all the Indians, those who know French. She wrote a notice like that, and I fixed on the notice book because it was only in French. After that, for a few days, I used to go and if any work was there, she'll ask me to do, and I'll do it. Then gradually, things became normal. And while tilling out the garden, One day I told mother, Mother, I want to do some gardening work. Mother said, all right, let me think it over. Then she said, one day, after 1 or 2 days, she called me near Pavito's window. From there one can see that, her prosperity is there. And besides that, my father's room was there. Father was living in that room. So she showed me, will this do? And first I started the work. The gentleman who was looking after that garden just put some paddy cultivation, one plot. And paddy requires plenty of water. And soil was not made for paddy. So whatever, I used to bring 100 cans of water from entrance. There is a tank there.
Yes.
I shall carry from there and put in that, but everything will evaporate. Anyhow, somehow, finally, few stalks of paddy came out. I took it. I gave it to mother. And after that, naturally, I started cultivating tomatoes. Mother was very fond of that. And it was growing very well. There were 2 varieties were there. One was called Ponderosa and another is Mikado. That was very big size Japanese name. And at that time, then it is ripened in the plant itself. No one will touch. So it came out successfully. I will put them in a tray and carry it to the mother before she used to come for vulcanization. And vulcanization, she will come from corridor in the morning and enter the lab where Sujata was sitting and after Suprava was preparing some coffee and other things for Shriram and mother. And blue water as the formula given by Pavitra.
Blue water formula.
Blue water on the eyes. And what?
So your sisters were preparing food for mother
Yeah,
and Sri Aurobindo.
yeah. And while mother passing through the corridor, she'll stand there and talk with them. Afterwards, after vulcanizations, Pavitra and Mrityunjay, they'll do pranam at his bedroom. And we are 2 brothers and 3 sisters, and later on Munnu, one young girl, used to be there and do pranam. And if we have any question and talk, mother will speak. One day, after athletics, she was going to see the athletic competition regularly. Then she's
When you did pranam in Sri Aurobindo's room, did you see him?
yes, actually, the pranam is a feet.
But he was sitting
You are sitting there.
in his chair.
Yeah. Mother one side, she on the another side. As we see, you can have some idea in the Darshan Day photo. But we go straight to them. Afterwards, barricade was then, and we can do pranam from outside only. That also not can't stand for a long time. And as I was studying, and then she showed us how to throw javelin. she took the hand behind just as if she was going to throw that poster. She said, the spirit of Mahakali should be there. He was throwing the javelin. She showed us that poster.
I see.
And telling of this Mahakali, mother used to come every day on special day. Like, she has those four aspects of the Divine Mother. Mother will come on those 4 days. I mean, Mahasaraswati, Mahalakshmi, Mahakali, Mahamaheshwari. And morning we'll see her in the usual days. Then after 1.5 hours, after an hour or 1.5 hours, she'll come and sit in the meditation hall. And her whole, at that time, her whole aspect has changed. As if those goddesses, Mahasaraswati, Mahakali, they are sitting there. Whole aspect of the mother was changed. At least I could feel like that. I don't know how the others felt. So then out gardening, I said, mother gave me gardening, and then one day, Ali's, they're related to Saragwa Radri. They're coming here. And Saragwa, it is to him that about 1 lakh of rupee was given for gold coin. And afterwards, in this context, I can say that father had a house in Calcutta. At that time, it was 50,000. It was sold. Father said, asked mother, shall I go? He could have sold for better home. Mother said no. Then one of my uncles, we went there and sold it for 50,000. That also mother needed urgently for gold coin. And now that will be worth crores and crores of rupees, that property. Because it was a very big area. Houses are there all around the garden. And as I was studying, one day Ali and Alice proposed to mother that we will have asparagus and artificial cultivation in that garden. So that it was dug up, so that other roots didn't come and disturb that. And at the same time, one lily tank. That also with cement it was done. And he got those lilies, I don't know from where. It was a blue color and very beautiful perfume. Whenever it bloomed light, I used to take it to mother. And I tried, I succeeded in cultivating asparagus.
Really?
Yes.
And you got the actual stalks?
Yes. But asparagus, artificial not so successful. But afterwards my brother, he succeeded because he was doing in Dandanam. He was able to grow that. And it was a very big garden. That is another story.
Yes.
And
so when did you begin the work of the stamp collection?
I'm coming to that. And then, yes, all this. Another thing, one French governor, he gave some seeds of beans to mother. Mother liked that very much because it was big and very soft. She gave me, and I put my own garden. It was growing profusely. Especially when it was raining, I'll collect them early in the morning before mother comes from the sun, balcony the sun, and take that tray with beans to her. After that, I'll take them to mother's kitchen. First mother's kitchen was in the house, Ichhadi's house, adjacent to ashram towards west. Just there is a road and the first house where Datta was staying. She was cooking for mother. And afterwards, I used to carry 2 or 3 trays there in. Then I carry 2 or 3 trays of vegetable to mother's kitchen. It was heavy, but at the time I was young and strong. I could easily carry. And sometimes when I was there, mother's timing was not fixed for that. I have darshan from the road, mother's darshan. Anyhow, and like that it was going on. And as for stamp collection, as a child I was collecting stamps. Even at Santiniketan, I was interested in collecting stamps. At Santiniketan, I used to go to all the foreign and well-known people, go to their house and ask them a stamp. Naturally, as a child, we could go freely, and they didn't mind. One Japanese gentleman was there who used to get stamp from Dutch East Indies. And the secretary will give us some stamp here and there. In Santiniketan, one interesting thing was there. When we were there, 2 French pilots came all the way from France to Santiniketan. They landed there. Naturally, I was fond of photograph. I took their autograph and they did some design. That plane is coming from Paris to Santiniketan and with their signature. That autograph was very interesting. Somehow I lost. Anyhow, at Calcutta, my uncle, one of my uncle, elder to my father, he had a stamp and coin shop in Park Street. Lead State Street, it was just a just while entering, that was a prominent road. So British collector, they'll come and buy stamp. And I was going to school or college. Instead of going by tram or bus, that amount I'll save. I'm going on cycle and buy stamps from there. So like that, my hobby was there. And then I came to ashram and I learned about mother's stamp collection. Then one day, After coming here, my first job was, my assignment was in the construction service. Just I'm forgetting the name. Golkund. Golkund was under construction. Only ground floor was being done. And I was doing after bending the steel bending and preparing for concreting. It was going smoothly. Two rooms per in 15 days. And next two will be ready at that time. And as soon as the concreting was over, Mother will send some drinks from France. Very tempting. Anyhow, we are back. So that was going on. After that, after Golkund work, Mother gave me bakery work.
Oh.
I did 7 years work there. But at 4:30 or 5, I shall go there. I'm calling two ladies on the way. They are also doing working there. Two elderly ladies.
Mm-hmm.
And
what did you do in the bakery?
bakery, preparing the, what is it?
The dough?
Yeah, it was a machine. In machine it was the dough was prepared, then it will be put on table, then there are frames. We put them inside, and then we mold. And the mold we put inside the oven. And like that we'll fill up the oven, and there is a time when it is ready, we'll take it out.
Mm-hmm.
So all this I was doing with other, then washing some vessels and other things. And
so you worked first in the vegetables, and then in construction.
no, after construction,
Oh, first in construction,
after that bakery.
after that bakery.
And in between, one day I asked Aurobindo that, may I help you in your stamp work? He said, okay. I shall ask Mother. What Mother said. Then Mother gave me permission. That is how I started work there. It was a small table like this. Album I was keeping downstairs and stamp. I was arranging. Mother was taking keen interest. Every year she'll ask how many stamps did he have, like that. And all the letters which are coming, we will keep in a drawer.
Mm.
In some, after when it was nearly full, I'll take them out. In some I saw Mother's handwriting on cover. Naturally I kept them aside. And so like that. And Mother was coming for at afternoon for having litine or drink. It was during the war period. I was standing outside when Mother was coming. I was standing outside. One day, Mother gave permission, I could come inside. I was standing there as well, Mother mother was sitting there. At that time, quite often she used to go in trance. And so she's sitting there, she's bending her head, forehead will touch the table, then she'll get up. Like that. And at that time, she was very often going in deep trance. So occurred what she was doing. And during the night blessing, she used to go into meditation or sometimes she was going to give some flowers or something to someone. He's standing to receive it. But mother is holding that, she has gone in trance. So it was getting very late. And naturally it is after that she'll take the food for Aurobindo. It is mother herself was taking food for Aurobindo. Anyhow, so like that. And then these times were coming. Then afterwards I got a big table inside Pavita's room, office. And gradually our stamps were increasing in number. And whenever new stamps came, I used to put them, there was a small, there was a table, I put them there for mother to see. At that time, along with stamp, one German friend was sending me banknotes also, German banknote, issued during the end of First World War. You know, it was written 1 million, 100 million in the banknote. So naturally I was not collecting banknotes, I used to give to mother. And afterwards again, one day, the Life magazine in full color printed rarities of the world on the cover. And inside also there are articles. I showed that cover to mother. Mother turned the page in. Afterwards I told mother, but mother, we don't have a single one of these stamps with us. She said, one day it will come. Anyhow, and afterwards when she went upstairs, when she come down with phono, on the corridor there was a place, empty place. I arranged this stamp and show it to her. And like that, it was going on. And meanwhile, our collection was growing by leaps and bounds. There was no place upstairs. And then one armada was put in the garage where mother's car was there. There also, the mother was looking for a room, proper room for the collection to put. She asked me 2 or 3 inside ashram, 2 or 3 places, room. Mother said, no, mother, this won't do. Then in 1965, when Anil Varan, Vaishyamdu had his realization that room, after his retirement, it was given to him. He was a great sadhak. He had many occult experiences. So, finally, but he had a political tendency or outlook also. So in 1965, finally, when he left for Calcutta, mother called me, Noren Singh, go and put your things immediately in that room. Already some people are pressing to have that room. Naturally, I took them. It was quite empty. I didn't know where Aurobindo was sitting. Of course, I forgot to ask other people. Anyhow, since then it has become the room, Stan's room. And then I collected. I put this
I remember meeting you many times in the stamp room and how you gave stamps to my daughter, Shally.
She still has it, I think.
Yes, she still has the collection.
And then we needed almirahs. We had only small almirah in also bedroom, but that would not have been sufficient. Then my brother was in charge of from any other thing, OIC.
How I see. Yes.
He had carpentry shop underneath. Then when I asked mother gave sanction, she said, every week or fortnight, some amount will be given to you for the construction of Almara. The design was done by Dhanavanti.
Ah.
And so in a housing workshop, the Almaras were done, and then we got them. And then mother had coin collection too. Coin. So one day, my father had offered him many rare coins, gold coins of ancient India. So one day she said, no, you keep them with you. Surprise, because it was in mother's room. That is the best place. But anyhow, if mother gives, I used to say, with this hand, I took it and kept in my office. It is still there. And then one day she said, I understood afterwards why she gave me, because it was not safe as far as I gather, even in a room. And then she gave me banknote collection. At that time she said, do you remember that you gave me many German banknotes? Those are also there. She remembered, so I gave years back, but with all these things she remembered. And she gave me that. She said, keep them with you. You don't cover it, is written, Ye Dava pour collection. Still there. And in another very big envelope, it is in that one handwriting, Ye Dava. So it is still, we have kept them as it is. There are many banknotes, but I am not taking them all, because all trust by the mother. So still those are there, and then collecting. Then the time came, 1954. French India was merged with India. So October 31st was the last day, but the French post office, they were closing on the 30th. Then mother, mother saw me in Pavita's office. And from now on, we won't have stamps of French India. Won't you like to buy? Before that, Avasi was buying all these stamps for Pavitra. I was not going to post office and buying stamps myself. So, won't you buy some stamp? How much do you need? I said 500 rupees. Mother said, only that one. She gave me much more. Then I went there and persuaded the purchase the stamps, whatever possible, and had some last day cancellation. Then I asked them can you send a letter from here to France? They said, no, no letters will go. But anyhow, with much persuasion, they agreed to send one letter. Then I came back and asked mother.
So these stamps must be very valuable now.
Oh, valuable. And our collection is growing all the time. We receive from many countries, like Switzerland, Germany, Great Britain, and then different subjects. Like in the Olympic Games, mother was interested in the stamps of Olympic Games. And so when the Tokyo Olympics were held, mother said, want to get stamps from there, earlier from Rome Olympics. So we got many special covers from Rome also, through an Italian friend, and then Tokyo. From there also we got some. So we have on thematic subject like space, United Nations, Olympics, we have quite a good amount. And Pavitra was a born philatelist. He was much advanced than of his time. He'll do research work on stamps. Then, even at that time, of British India Post Office cancellation, he'll study that. And then he'll classify which these, and all the stamps and cancellations he has put in a paper and noted it is. So what is the dimension, what are its characteristics, like that. In the French India also, on French India, so he could have done, he had a stamp collection before coming here. Then after settling here, he asked mother, can he get those albums here? So those are beautiful albums with sleeping K of Europe. Still many valuable and rare stamps are there. And some are 150 years old. And one day mother told casually to me, do you know, my father was a banker. If we had those stamps, it would have been so valuable now. And these are more valuable if it is on cover. Sorry, if it is on cover. Because before, collectors were simply collecting and putting them in album. But if it is on cover postage use, it has more value. So as such, the last day of French post, one letter was posted on the cover. Name was Monsieur André Maurice. And he was sent a note to send them back. So finally we got that back with last day of French India, French post. And that is still in our collection. Apart from that, in 1930, from France, aerial post, one plane came carrying mails, and it landed in, finally it landed in Pondicherry through much adventure. I've noted down all the, which are the two pilots. They brought one letter in the plane addressed to Aurobindo and signed by the two pilots. The big envelope. We do still have that envelope. Uh,
Did Pavitra guide you in your knowledge of stamp collecting?
who?
Pavitra?
Pavitra.
Or did you learn on your own?
No, I learned much from him. Then doing some research work, and during the war, many French India stamps were overprinted. And those stamps Pavitra used to buy from post office, and some were very rare. Those were sent by Nilkant, who was ex-Samite, and he became a stamp collector. He married and had his family, but during the war, he was regularly sending stamps to mother as an offering. So after the war, one day mother came to know that his wife and children have left him and he is penniless. Then mother asked me, go and tell Amrita to arrange a house for him. I went and told Amrita, mother's order. He said, yes, I am looking after it. Then after a few days, mother asked me, has he found a room for Nilkant? I said, not yet, mother. Mother said, go and tell him to find immediately one room. And so he found one room, and all the food, maid servant, everything was given. You see, mother, those who had offered anything, mother remembered that. So in his distress, mother came to help him. And another instance is there. One Mr. Das was working in our printing section. When mother used to visit press, he'll give some offering to mother. One day he sent his stamp collection and to sell. First Pavitra saw that. I too saw that. And it was not very valuable anything. Then I told mother that this will be, approximate price of the, very nominal. Mother said, no, he's in need of money, buy it and give him this amount. She gave, because he was so faithful to mother, so mother gave him. So my mother, that aspect also is not known. And that cover is still there with us. Now I am planning to do one booklet or album-like thing with limited copies with my writings on French India overprints. I wrote a number of articles. It was published in a British magazine. And those, along with history of overprints written in an album in my own handwriting. That also, along with the Maxim card. Maxim card means picture postcard with stamp and cancellation. We have got one with France toujours, stamp and cancel, very rare. Only 200 copies are printed. So that General de Gaulle speaking to, because he was the founder of Free France. And then another is Churchill. Then another aeroplane used during the war. Like that, number of things.
What about first day colors?
Yeah, French India.
First day
Yeah.
colors.
No, now we are not collecting so much. Before we had collected. Out Mother and Siendu, we had quite a good number, first recover.
How many thousands of stamps you are having now?
Countless, endless number. First recover, and in 1964, when the stamp came out, the mother was to give special cancellation on those some first recover on the, and for that Suprava, she'll prepare everything with a table on where mother will give cancellation, and then the inking pad and cancellation, everything was ready. On the morning, Sampakla will take it up for mother's cancellation. So, and it's not only that, in some cases he gave her personal seal also there. Those are extremely rare. We do another thing. One American lady, Miss Elsa Sunike, her name. She was very close to mother. That's a regular correspondence. One day, whenever she'll write to her, she'll give me those envelopes and ask me to put beautiful stamps on the cover. So we'll go to the post office, put these stamps as far as possible, and send it by post. Like that several times they had given me. She was very particular. One great mistake I made once he said, mother has sent her a birthday card. She sent it to me, addressed to me. Seeing that address, I thought, her birthday card has come to me, it must be a mistake. I sent her back. But actually I forgot. She wanted that this is kept here with us. Mother, one lady, Irani or someone, with her, she used to send offering of money. So that also she used to write letters to her. So one or two letters written in her own handwriting, still with us. It is in the collection. Another in the, they want us to sign that paper. So in one, mother's signature is there. So that too is in our collection.
How many years did you take care of the stamp collection?
How many?
How many years?
Oh, it took years. I started work in 1940, 41 something. And then, since then it is going on.
Do they come and ask you sometime for your suggestions and advice for the stamp collections?
And another thing I remember. Pardon?
Do the stamp collection, those who work at the stamp collections now, do they come to you for your advice and suggestion?
Oh, another point is, I remember once I purchased some glassine paper. It is so transparent. I thought it will be very nice if we put interleaf in the album instead of water paper or glassine paper. So I showed them to mother. Mother immediately disapproved. She said, no, this won't be good. Anyhow, 1 or 2 pages I had. Then finally I found out that those, which paper I said?
Glassine. It
Glassine.
turns brown, doesn't it?
No. No, that was not glassine.
No.
Very transparent.
Ah,
Butter paper.
No, butter, not butter. It is much more. Anyhow, I said, remember, not silicon paper. Anyhow, that with that the color of the ink is absorbed in the paper. Then I said I discarded that. Another time I purchased from a friend, local friend, some attractive stamps of Gulf countries. They were big and attractive. I showed them to Pavitra. He didn't like it. Then I gradually I understood it has no value matching to the rare classical stamps of the world. I met with an accident. It is in France. An international stamp exhibition was being held. One of my friends invited me to go and to see that. And it was in 1975. So I agreed to go with him. Then went there. First we stopped at Chartres. A friend of mine was there on the way to Camarsa, near Bordeaux. And then some luggage was left, didn't arrive. So to face those, so we planned to visit Paris again to face those luggage. On the way, we rang up Mr. Gamlo at Chartres that will be coming. And then on the way, and one funny thing is there. When my friend, I was in my friend's house, he was going, I saw that when he was moving, a dark cloud was following him. It's quite, I felt uneasy, and then on our way to Chartres, we met with a serious car accident near Blois. Fortunately, my friend escaped unhurt practically, and I was the wreck. My body was taken to Blois hospital, and for 4 days, doctors were not sure whether I'll survive or no. Then finally, I opened my eyes, and then my friend, he had got information. He sent a telegram from there to my sisters that Noren vient opérer. Nothing is. Anyhow, after that, for a few weeks, I was put there in the hospital of Blois. Even then, I didn't know the gravity of the situation. I was thinking, I was lying on bed, I was thinking, it will be all right, I shall be able to go to visit the exhibition. My God. Then first day, the infirmière, they took me out of bed and asked me to to walk. Just I walked few steps and then immediately I sat down. There was a sofa. Then another time they took me to walk a little more on the corridor of the hospital. Just after walking, again I fell nearly unconscious. So like that then my friend took me there in a house and he looked after me very well. Even though one's mother won't look so carefully, and gradually it was healing the fracture, and after that physiotherapy, and one day I found my hands are blocked. I can't even lift up my hand. Then physiotherapist, he did much exercise, very painful. So
Did you have any experiences with mother at that time?
no experience. Well,
Did you write letters to the mother?
No, 74.
no, it was in 75.
75.
Mother was no. See, so I could write a letter to mother. But somehow my father had an intuition. Before leaving, I met my father and to take leave. He was not very enthusiastic that I go for France, because he could see that if I go there, I shall meet with an accident. I won't be living. And Dr. Sandal, he said, fortunately this accident happened there in France. If it had happened in India, he had no chance of survival. So I don't know whether destiny was meant for that I go through the ordeal at this time and come back. Another point I remember, once I was in Pavita's room, mother was from the corridor going back to her salon. At the end of the corridor, one room on the right side. And there I saw one black cloud following the mother. I felt very bad. I thought something very wrong, radically wrong with me. That's why I see like that. I didn't tell Pavitra also, nor mother. And actually, that day one dark force was following mother. And that force was there to do some harm to mother. As usual, mother went to play tennis. But still inside me I was feeling very bad. I went to seashore. And then after my return, I heard that mother fell down on the tennis court. So that force. There was another experience in the tennis court. Mother was playing in one court, I was playing in the other with another gentleman. One ball was close to the net, and that gentleman with full force targeted me with that ball. So I sat down below the net and put my racket. And I was horrified to see after that ball was going up and up, and it was gone over mother's head, and it was falling just on the mother's head. All were looking. Then after falling some distance, the ball deflected and fell other. It shows that some protection is there always around the mother. But naturally, from that day I decided not to touch tennis ball during mother's game. Mother used to call us for tennis. See, we had doubles matches, mother will decide the partner. And then afterwards we'll play with each one of us 5 balls each. So mother will serve, will get 5 balls, and it is, mother said, when I hit a ball, I send some force inside there. So some players could play better, they can give close to mother's hand so that she can hit more and more. But I was not so good like the topmost.
What do you remember about the ashram in those early days? What was the atmosphere like?
Oh, it was wonderful. We were hardly at that time 100 members. And meditation used to be held in meditation hall in the evening. And we sit there, mother will come. There was a hole there. From there one can see the meditation hall. Mother will stand for a while, then she'll come down on this, stand on the steps. Then we'll have meditation for some time. And each time, more or less each one has had their places fixed. So I didn't know that all those difficulties. One day I sat in a place close to where mother was standing. Then Anil Baran arrived. Was whom the mother gave the room of Aurobindo. He had many experiences also. He came and sat over me. Naturally, I moved away because it was his place. So since then, I had to be careful which place I am choosing. And afterwards, when the numbers started growing, our meditation will be held at the courtyard. Mother will come on the terrace and we'll have. And mother we used to call terrace darshan. Terrace darshan. Mother will come and from Salo. Now, at that time, upstairs there are no room for mother. It was not built. It came later on. Mother will come on terrace. As soon as she will come, a black crow will come and take bread or something from mother and go away. Just exact time. And then mother will come on the terrace. She look all around. And I was doing my gardening work. I could see mother from there. And then one day she told me, she wrote me a letter that some creepers in front of my father's room are there. So mother can't see my father. Naturally, immediately I removed that. So mother was looking all those who were there at that time. And occasionally Chinmay used to walk along her, beside her. Chinmaya, have you heard her name?
Yes.
She too came from Hyderabad. She was a personal aide of my, she was looking after mother for years. Then, finally, for some reason, she gave away that work. Place came Basudha. Have you heard of Basudha?
Yes.
And but for some reason or other, she was angry with mother also. But occasionally, early days, when mother will come down for special darshan in the meditation hall. Chinmay one side, and mother will sit between Amrita's door, between two doors. Chinmay and Lalita, Farsi lady, they sit beside her. And the I don't know where I forgot.
I would sit beside mother. Chinmayi and the Parsi lady sat on either side of mother.
Yeah, occasionally, special meditation,
Okay,
special blessing.
Before we close, could you just say a few words about your father, who was very close to me
Oh yeah.
when I came?
Oh yeah. Yes, I wanted to tell about him. My father, long before coming to ashram, father used to read about writings of Aurobindo. And in fact, he had some occult experiences also. He was doing sadhana in Calcutta, in one of the houses where a disciple of Anukul Chandra, he was a renowned guru. And he had written down his experiences also there, father. And at Shantiniketan he was close to Rabindranath also. He used to have talks with him. Rabindranath had written many letters to him. And then in 1934, when my mother passed away, then he went on pilgrimage to south after up to Rameswaram. And then while returning from there, he asked about, it was darshan time was coming, he asked Suyendra about his permission for coming to have darshan. It was granted. And after darshan, he felt, he was overwhelmed. And then he asked mother that, no, you want to stay here. Mother said, no, your children are too young. after a few years, when your eldest son is married, you come here. So he was coming and going for a few years. And when my elder brother was married, my father came here with Sujata. Eldest, Sujata you have heard, no?
Oh, yes.
Eldest of the three sisters, and in 38. And naturally, mother arranged everything for her studies. And by the way, when I came here permanently, it was Chandulal, brother of Vasudha, who was ashram engineer. He was teaching us French, and he'll give us lessons, and he'll send those lessons to mother. Mother will give her comment in writing. I do still have somewhere those exercise book. So Chandula was very helpful. And then afterwards, Pavitra was taking our classes in mathematics, science, geology, botany, all these things. He was a genius. He'll give us the word. But my brother, or she, Sujata, I don't remember, then Vasudha, Mangatrai, some of the students were there. I gave us after 1 or 2 years, I was concentrating on gardening. And so you see, mother always had her mind that children, those who come here, they have their studies. So after 1940, when the war broke out, Second World War, number of children came to ashram. And some among them were my 2 sisters and 2 nephews and 1 niece and my sister-in-law. And my sister-in-law wanted to go back, but mother said no. She had to face some difficulties. Actually, she fell ill. Whereas she couldn't have survived. Anyhow, after that, it is after an illness that children came. And mother arranged everything for them, all for their stay, food, basket full of food will come, cooking arrangements, everything. And
Noren Singh,
huh?
we have gone past 1.5 hours. We have tired you a little.
Doesn't matter.
Shall we come back another time? And perhaps you can tell us more about the early ashramites, Pavitra, Amrita, Nolinida, more about your father. So let us keep that for another interview, if it's all right with you.
Okay. So more or less complete now.
Yes, very, very well. Thank you so much.
No, it is a pleasure speaking with you. Whereas I could just do justice to what you wanted.
Yes, you did. Definitely.
It is a different time. Gautam also had much contact with mother.
Yes, we interviewed Gautam.
Interesting.
Very, very interesting. Yes. Thank you again.
No, no. It is thanks.